How's it going, lads?
Good.
Tadhg, I want to just start with you for yourself. This week now, game week, has the intensity just kind of ratcheted up a little bit, the excitement compared to the previous weeks?
Yeah, there's definitely a different feel around the place. I think everyone's excited to get going in terms of getting back into games. It was a tough few weeks when we were in here, so going back into games, it's a nice feeling. A lot of excitement, especially the fact we're at home. It's a massive bonus for us. So just the buzz in general is very good around the place.
And Craig, you're in your first World Cup campaign. What's that been like compared to the run of the Six Nations, things like that?
Yeah, it's been very different, I think. I know the lads are talking about the 2019 World Cup campaign. It was absolutely barbaric, but this has been very enjoyable. I mean, we've kind of mixed the crack with really hard work, and we're doing a lot of rugby skills, a lot of rugby sessions, so it's been brilliant.
And an opportunity, hopefully, for yourself this weekend to get in early and kind of plant a flag in the team?
100%, yeah. It's a chance to show my hand and put my hand up for selection, so hopefully, yeah.
Thanks, Ruth.
Tadhg, just wanted to ask you about Hendy being back in. Obviously, he's had a lot of injuries to contend with, but getting the contract over the line and getting back in the pre-season. I know you guys are very tight, but how good is it to have him firing all cylinders here for the World Cup?
It's great. He brings what he brings to the team is massive in terms of his leadership, his experience, and everyone knows the quality of player Hendy is, and he's been so unfortunate, even just the last 12 months in terms of picking up some knocks, like even back last year in New Zealand when he picked up one, and just it's been unfortunate events for him. So to have him back fully training and training incredibly well, and bringing that leadership quality that he does bring, it's been brilliant for the group, and certainly an extra boost for everyone.
I know everybody talks about the strength and depth and the competitiveness between your position, but how good is it to be able to help each other as well as compete against each other? Yeah,
it's huge. I think that's one of the really good things about this whole squad is how much everyone helps each other. Like there's no, there's obviously a rivalry and everyone wants to have that starting jersey and be in the squad, but you're helping each other for the team. We've got a goal as a squad, and we're all here to help each other out, and you can see that throughout every position in the squad. And I've learned so much from Hendy, from Cheese, from all those boys, and that you see that every day in training. It's top class, 100%.
Thanks, Will.
That's a question for both of you. Obviously, they're warm-up games. Some people, maybe not rugby, who call them friendlies as well. But do you expect the same intensity against rugby that you would get in a Six Nations game, or is it any way different?
Well, for me, it's another chance to get a test cap under the belt, so I don't take it as a friendly at all. I'm expecting the Italians to come heavy again. I think they've already had a game under their belt last Saturday against Scotland, so that will probably stand to them. I don't think the intensity will drop one bit. I think probably go up a bit with players knowing they have to play themselves into contention for a World Cup spot, so I'm expecting a very close test match.
Yeah, it's just reiterated, I suppose, like at the end of the day, you're pulling on the Irish jersey, aren't you? It's a test game, it's capped, you're playing for a position in the World Cup. You can't afford to, you can certainly lose your spot in the World Cup squad if you don't play well. So, even as a squad, we have a record at home that we're proud of at the moment. We're playing a certain type of rugby that we want to continue doing, so we're looking at it very much just like we would in a Six Nations game or a November international game. It's a test match game that we want to win, and we're going out there to prove a point 100%.
And there seems to be a bit of a theme that every World Cup campaign there might be one or two players who do miss out with an injury picked up in these games. Is that something you just got to put to the back of your mind, concentrate on the game, go for playing your own game?
That's the last thing you need to be thinking of, 100%. I think that if you go into the game thinking like that, you're already on the back foot, and that's not something any of us have, not the mindset any of us want to have. And I think if you do go in like that, you're probably more likely to come out injured. So we'll definitely not be in that mindset for sure.